Okay, guys, hello. And in this day, on this day, second day, I sculpted Mr. Incredible from Incredibles movie. And yeah, it's really nice movie, and I recommend everyone go and watch it. So basically, yeah, as you can see, I started from the basic cube. I had subdivision surface, and yeah, I started shaping the shape of his head. So he's quite stylized, and I like stylized stuff, characters. And yeah, I want to study stylized anatomy. So I think, yeah, the best practice is to do some sculpts from, I don't know, Disney characters, Pixar, yeah, because they are really cool and stylized. So as you can see, his face is quite unique, and his shape of his nose is quite also unique. And I had a problem with finding a good reference image because most references are from the front view, and I wanted to see also the right view to see the shape of his nose. As you can see, it's quite weird. And I had a problem with the nose. And also when I was sculpting, I didn't realize that his eyes are too far away from each other, and you will see at the end the result of his eyes. They are quite weird because I screw up, but yeah, I'm just practicing, and yeah, I don't have to be worrying about this. The sculpt took me about an hour. About an hour. After 1 hour I stopped sculpting, and I basically do the same process as in all my sculpts. So basically I sculpt with very low detail size, and then I gradually increase the size of the detail if I think that it's right time to do it. So in my first plan, I thought that I will have only time to sculpt his head, and I will have no time to sculpt his hair, because hair is quite hard. If you to do good hair is quite hard, stylized hair. And I thought that I will not have time for it, but I found, I don't know, 5-10 minutes for the hair, and also the mask, which I had problem with because it's very weird, and I still need to learn this because I have some trouble with it, and you will see it at the end of the video. So for now, I'll leave you guys with a time lapse, and if I had something to say, I will comment it. And also, if you have any ideas or you want to see me sculpt something, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, enjoy my sculpt. Okay guys, so as you can see, I use the grab brush a lot because if I see that my proportions are not good, are not okay, are not in place, I just change them as fast as I can, because it's very important to have your shapes in the right place. And I struggled a lot with his jawline, because in first movie he's quite slim and fit, I don't know how to say it, and in the second, and I don't know if there's third, I think there is, he basically become a bit fatter, and his face too. But I think I decided to sculpt the one that he looks slim, and I use reference. I mostly use one reference from also another great model, and I will link him in the description, and you should check him out, because the model looks very cool. Okay, and yeah, if I do have some places that I want my character to be quite sharp, I basically unticked Topo, and I use pinch brush to pinch the vertices together, so I have sharp edges. And this brush is very useful when you want to sculpt stylized models, and you'll see me doing it very I forgot the word. Very często. I forgot how to say it in English. Never mind. Give me a second, guys. Often, very often. Okay, so I forgot about the word often. Yeah, and as you can see, the teeth, I put them in very late state, because I simply didn't know what expression I want him to have, because I want him to smile at the beginning. But then I realized that if he had a mask on, and he already looked a bit angry because I sculpt him like this, so I want his expression to be more angry kind of face. And also you can see that I try to get the right detail first, because I didn't know what detail is correct enough, how much detail is okay for the teeth. You just have to play with it and use the pick brush to determine what detail you need. And yeah, I just sculpt the top part, and I copy down to have the bottom part of teeth. And maybe now he still doesn't look like Mr. Incredible, but after I add the hair, he will look more like Mr. Incredible. And now I'm adding the hair, and I don't know if a lot of artists do this. I think I learned that from Sculpt also, that you basically have a basic sphere, and you just manipulate it till it fits your head. And I do the same thing here, so I basically manipulate it and try to fit it into into his head. And here I decided that I want to my model to have a neck, because his neck is quite big and strong, and it very nicely fits with his head and add more character to the overall model. And that's why I decided to add his neck, and it's quite big, and I think it added a lot more to the overall model, because yeah, he looks better with the neck, as you can see. Okay, here basically I usually try to define the most important part of the model. So if you have a face, I usually define at the beginning where his eyes, where the cheeks are, and I exaggerate everything, because you can later sculpt it down, but I want to see where the cheeks are and eyebrows and everything, because even if this is stylized model, it should follow the world normal rules of anatomy. So I try to study anatomy, but it's quite hard for me, and I don't have that much time to study everything, because I also make games, and I prefer programming than doing art stuff. But art it's cool, and I do it usually when I'm bored of programming. And here, as you can see, I changed my detail to very high, so I can draw the creases of the hair, so it looks like hair, but it is not actually hair. And Mr. Incredible, he has his hair is not symmetrical. He has this I don't know how to say it in English, but his top part is not symmetrical, and it's more it's longer to the left side, as you can see. And I turn off the symmetry, and I just try to draw it. And now he started to look more like Mr. Incredible. And in the last part, I basically tried to do the mask, and I remember that I had so much trouble with the mask. I entirely forgot how to do the projections, because I want to shape the basic shape of the mask and then project it onto the model. But when I tried it, it didn't turn out good. So basically I wasted important time, because you can see it looks weird, and I thought that I knew it, but yeah, I still learning Blender, and yeah, I still don't know a lot of stuff. And I really was about to give up on this idea to add the mask, but I realized that he looked a lot better with the mask. That's why I really try my best to shape this mask. And then I tried a different solution, but still, as you can see here, I still tried to do the shrink wrap modifier, which should work, but it doesn't work, or I'm stupid. but then I gave up on this idea, and I just basically try to fit the mask as much as I could to the face, and I just use solidify modifier to extrude it outwards the face, so the mask is quite thick, and it shouldn't, but you can really see it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, as you can see here, I try to fit it to the face. And also I forgot to do a mirror modifier before. As you can see, the left side doesn't fit, so I had to delete it and add mirror modifier again. And after adding solidify, I wanted to add a bevel modifier, which will add a smoothness to my model, but I think, yeah, it didn't work somehow. But I add solidify modifier again, not solidify, subdivision surface modifier, and yeah, it smoothed my character and my mask. So I think that's it, guys, and yeah, see you in the next part. And guys, I forgot to mention that I'm super happy about this sculpting every day, because yeah, because it's very nice to sculpt something in 1 hour, and to improve yourself. And I will try to do it every day, and to upload it nearly every day, because yeah, I will try, because I have very small time. I don't know, you don't say very small time, you say no, I'm just quite busy right now, because I have very important stuff right now, but yeah, I will try to upload videos still, and more tutorials also. So see you.